how's it been as a Christian single man in 2025?
I feel like a lot of Christian girls, they don't put enough effort into the way they look.
Christian ideology only cover you superficially have a good marriage.
Yeah, see, look, this is my daughter.
Why would you want to praise the Lord and not look your best when he died on the cross for you?
Filipino culture kind of pressure you in a certain age. You are not in a relationship.
We actually met at a day club, so we weren't Christians at all.
He grabbed my hand and he said to me, I will make a covenant to the Lord that I will wait for you.
You met on Tinder or something, or Christian Meet? What are your thoughts on the apps and stuff, on the dating apps? What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the More Jamie Zhu YouTube channel, guys. Today in this video we're going to be discussing a very important topic in the life of a believer, which is how to date and how to find the right partner to marry as a Christian. I haven't revealed too much about my dating history or anything that's gone on with me, but let's just say navigating the dating world as a Christian is definitely a very interesting and sometimes difficult place to be in. Before I became a believer, it was very easy to date. Cool, you find someone attractive, you ask them out, get their number. You go on a few dates, you end up, liking each other, get into a relationship, start getting physical very early on, maybe move in with a person. However, as followers of Christ, we know that we're almost commanded to do the very opposite of what I used to do. I'm gonna go back home and actually ask my Chinese dad, who isn't a Christian, he's actually an atheist, what he thinks about dating, get his thoughts, and then later on, I'm gonna be taking you guys to my church for the very first time, and I'm gonna be asking a couple of my friends at church what they think about dating, potentially interview some married couples on how they did it successfully, and just get some overall thoughts and feedback from single Christians out there to sort of understand what experiences they're willing to share to you guys as well. Check this out, guys. So it was flooding really badly last night, so it's almost impossible to cross this little walkway, so I'm gonna have to jump over. Imagine I just see Moses in the little basket just floating down this river. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm making my tea, jasmine tea.
Oh yeah? Oh wow, nice. Look at that. Is that jasmine tea?
Yeah. Yesterday I bought it from Chinatown.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
miss those kind of tea.
Yeah. Anyways, I have a question for you. So today's topic for my Christian channel is about relationships and dating and stuff. So you know a bit about, the values that I have when it comes to relationships, right? But I want to ask you, what do you actually know about how Christians date and look for a partner? Do you know much about it?
No idea. They encourage people to love, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so in that case, Christian don't need to be necessarily date with the Christian.
Oh, really? That's what you think?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
includes according to your principle.
Okay, interesting. Well,
right?
I'll teach you a bit about how Christians date, right? The first thing is the Bible says, do not be unequally yoked. Means unequally joined with someone that's not equal in the faith to you, right? So it basically means that you don't want to be dating non-Christians. And the reason is because you want to both put God in the center of your relationship. So we believe that it allows us to actually make decisions based on what God wants for all of us, not just thinking of our selfish desires. The second thing is it's very intentional for marriage. Obviously dating and courting, we call it as well, is a process where we want to understand if the person's right for us and all these sorts of things. We want to use a spiritual lens, but also quite an objective lens. And the first thing, which is a very controversial, element of faith, as Christians, we believe in no sex before marriage. So do you understand, why? You don't understand why?
I don't.
Okay. When you're looking for a future partner, we want to make sure that things are preserved for that one person in life, right? So if we have too many partners, just like I had in my old life, it can actually cloud your vision because you're constantly comparing your future partner to the ones before, which creates, chaos in your mind. The second reason is because when you're dating, right, if you get physical too fast, it can actually interfere with who this person actually is. So say, for example, you're dating someone and they're not a great person, they don't have very good values, but the intimacy and the physicality is so good that you can't even see beyond that. So it can kind of cloud your perception. And the third thing is because there's something called soul ties. So when you're physical with someone like that, it creates a spiritual bond. That's why it's so hard to break up with someone, because you feel something being torn apart.
I understand everything what you talk about, the sex life. All right, before marriage and after marriage, what's the difference? But my understanding is human is an animal. Human is basically, fundamentally, is animal. You think ideologically you match to someone perfectly, but what happens if the sexual life is very bad matched? Because you are animal. In the sexual life, you are animal. Really?
Yeah. Okay.
In the beginning, you think it's not important. But later on, those kind of little elements, because you're not really perfectly matched, all right? And you don't have the intimacy. And you don't like her smell. You don't like her. Really, Jamie, all those things will come up to you and you start to have an unhappy life, a happy night. The Christian ideology only cover you superficially have a good marriage, but deep down,
I think it's the other way around. If you ask most Christian married couples that actually waited, you don't actually need to know about this sort of element to the person before marriage, because this sort of sexual element is built upon in marriage. It's not just lust, it's not just the physical act, it's more, it's love, it's communication, it's expression, it's actually being able to allow people to understand what you both...
So you talk about a very high level of the Christian, like your level, and also the age. From 18th to 30, maybe 35, you are more close to animal type about the sex life. After 35 years old, maybe your lust reduced. Maybe, I mean, it's very natural.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you should be able to control those things regardless.
Theoretically, you are right, but practically,
okay, you don't know people that have done this, so that's the thing. You don't know people that have done it, and you don't know the fruits.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, but you don't know what it's actually allowed them to experience.
Should I tell you something really shock you in the Christian family?
Sure.
Okay. Next time I tell you.
Okay.
My opinion is to believe Christian and to do everything in accordance with the Christian principle is good. Have some principle to lock you up, become, not let you become very animally wild.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So it's good. And also it's very obvious you changed your life compared to 3 years before.
But the other thing I want to say is this: as much as it's a principle and as much as it's discipline, it goes beyond that. It's a spiritual shift in my heart that's happened as well. So the things that I used to like doing, I actually don't want to do them anymore. It's not because I'm just being disciplined. It's because I actually just don't have the desire to do those things anymore.
Jamie, individual person is one thing. You cooperate with other person, go through all your life is another issue. Jamie, it's different because two people are two individuals. Later on, she can't bear that the mess you made every day.
Yeah. So exactly, good point, right? That's exactly why, you put God in the center of your relationship. You don't submit to each other.
Jamie,
but there's a certain guideline and principle that the man submits to God, the woman submits to the man.
Jamie,
so that allows people to actually be able to get through these tough times.
Oh, listen to me. It only delays the conflict. Temporarily can be solved, but those kind of things.
Not really. You got to experience, because this is the thing. I know a lot of Christian couples.
I believe you can give me 1,000 successful examples. Next time, I want you to give me 100 unsuccessful.
Of course, but why do you think that is? Why do you think they're unsuccessful? It's because they weren't following exactly the principles properly and they weren't submitted to God.
Not that simple.
We can't do it on our own. That's why this is the reason, right? It's because as humans, we're not perfect, right?
Yeah.
We're all faulty individuals. We all have different desires, whatever. But if we're both not submitted to something higher than ourselves, then we have no reason to actually complement each other or compromise with each other.
Jamie,
if there's nothing beyond us, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. In principle, I totally agree with it. But in the practical level, it will be very, very complicated. You need to face a lot of things. You feel uncomfortable. Of course, you have to persuade yourself to act in accordance with your principle.
Of course.
And it's very hard.
So that's where free will comes in, because you can choose to act in obedience or act in inobedience.
Jamie, it depends on, in the end, you have to ask yourself whether you're happy. If there is an unhappy marriage, what does God say to you?
100%. So that's why both people have to be submitted to God and His will,
But I
not our
mean,
own.
people are changing.
Of course, I'm not saying everyone
minute.
does it, but I'm saying that is
People
that's
can
the principle.
strongly believe Christian, but after 2 years, you start to doubt about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's very simple.
It goes back to that first principle I said, unequally yoked. You have to make sure that it's not just they're Christian, but it's like they've got mentors in the church, they've got people all around them. Divorce is a really bad thing as well. Like divorce, there's only 2 reasons for it: cheating or abandonment from the faith. And that's what, I guess, that's a whole nother topic in itself. But that's essentially what we think.
I want you to be happy, not lonely. My opinion will be, please prepare for the opposite reality come to you. Then what can you deal with?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to find a woman that has the characteristics and the history of living life beyond just herself. That's the whole point.
As I said, I always see human being is always moving.
But that's a problem. Some things you can't move like this. You're right. There are people that have been in relationships where the woman's not Christian and she has come to faith. But it's too much of a risk because this person's going to be in your life forever.
Jamie,
not just
you
a
are
short time.
talking about a very purely Christian, but a very large quantity of the Christians can't reach that level.
100%, I agree with you. There's a lot of people that don't represent the faith properly.
I doubt you can reach that high level.
Oh, okay, good. How much money? We'll place bets. Well, thank you for that. Good chat.
Right.
I liked it.
Oh,
and you guys, you can let us know what you think.
I feel like a lot of Christian girls, they don't put enough effort into the way they look.
It's been tough. I was on some dating apps like 2 weeks ago.
As a single Christian woman, how has it been dating?
I haven't dated for a while.
How did you know she was the one?
Set boundaries, not just physical boundaries.
People know that she's available, that she's going to get date offers.
Guys, we have just arrived at my church right here. Come through. Fun fact, I've just joined the church prayer team, so I've got to get to church like 2 hours early. Yeah, I'm gonna go and have my first session on the prayer team. So my church is called Kingdom City in Sydney, and I'm gonna see what everyone thinks about dating as a Christian in 2025. Hello. Hello. How are you? Good. That's good. Oh, quick question. All right, so this video is about Christian dating and marriage.
Okay.
So you guys are married, right? You got married recently, yeah? Okay, run us through some of the tips, advice you would have for single Christians out there.
So I was moving here to Sydney.
Yeah.
So
From
this is-
Auckland, yeah?
From Auckland, yeah. So this is late October.
Yeah.
And then I leave in December. So I'm like, all right, I'm leaving anyways.
Yeah.
But then.
And you're from Auckland as well.
Yes.
So you're about to leave her.
No, we weren't dating.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So we were just talking for a bit because she also wanted to move here.
reels.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
She wanted to
That's
move.
sly, sending reels. It's like dropping the fire emoji in the world, but in a Christian way.
There you go.
And then, so what qualities were you guys looking for in a partner?
Someone who puts God first. So
Yep.
Yeah.
when we found out we were both Christian, that I guess sparked the potential
Yep.
to actually date.
And then when you guys were dating or courting, whatever you want to call it, how long were you together before you got married?
2 years and a bit.
In a bit.
2 and a bit years, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And final tips for any Christians out there, any single Christians, how do they meet someone and how do they sort of pursue someone they're interested in?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think you'll meet someone when you least expect it.
God's got someone for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys. Good to see you. I'm actually late I'm joining the prayer team today, so I'm late.
Hey!
But thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You should pray for that lift.
I should, 100%. Oh yeah, I have been actually. Yeah, I have been. That's crazy. They got stuck in the lift. Bro, that's nuts. Here we go, guys. Kingdom City. You first. Oi, here's trouble. What are you playing?
A game?
Yeah, what's the game?
Bro Hug.
What is it? Bro
Making a
hug.
video.
Yeah, you're in another vlog of mine, another Christian vlog.
What is this about?
Never mind. I'm actually late, so I gotta go here. Is this okay? I'm filming. I got permission before. Say hi. Yo. Hi. This is my church, everyone. I'm joining the prayer team today, so that's why I'm here early. What? Oh, am I on the wrong team? Oh, bye. See you, bye. By the way, it's very early. It's like 3:15 p.m. The service starts at 5 p.m., so I'm very early because I'm in prayer team. Oh, I think we're here. So, we just finished. All right, now you're in my video. Are you happy?
Hello.
Hello.
God bless you guys. It's amazing.
Amen. There's like a half an hour prayer before the sermon starts. So I just had my first experience on the prayer team. So we prayed everywhere, all over the corridors, all over everywhere else. And now we're just doing prayer meeting. You can feel the spiritual presence in here, that's for sure. So we're at the 5 p.m. service. which is the more youth-based service. So some of the young couples come here, a lot of single Christians here as well. So they do say church is a nice place to meet your future spouse, which I don't disagree with at all. A lot of people here have gotten married actually, which is cool. So yeah, we're gonna investigate this for you guys because I know it's a very interesting topic for everyone, just seeing, you know, I guess how to navigate in the Christian world as a single believer of Jesus Christ. So I'll see you guys soon. So everyone's deep in worship right now, as you can tell. A lot of people here for the 5 p.m. service. It's like the young adult service, essentially. It's a great church. The first church I went to was Planet Shakers, and then I moved around the Baptist sector, but now I've landed at Kingdom City. I've been here for about a year. It's a great community, really good people here, amazing fellowship. They've got a good mix between kind of like worship and then also preach a lot of the Bible as well in the sermons. They've actually been trying to get me on the worship team, which is funny. What do you guys reckon? Should I be up on the stage with these guys? Because I can sing. We'll see one day. Service just ended, so now I'm going to go and interview some of my friends about the topic you guys have been hoping to hear about. Oh, there you are. I needed to ask you something again. Where's your husband?
He's at home.
He's at home? All right, I'm going to ask you. So you've been married for how long now?
4 months and a bit.
So how does a female, being, I guess, in the position where you would want a man to pursue you, right?
Yeah.
So how would you get a man to pursue you?
You do have to be brave. You can wait, but God gives you opportunities as well. So if there is an opportunity to meet someone and you see someone that you find attractive, and not just attractive, but you have seen like maybe they serve at church, or you think that this is like a potential long-term partner and someone you'll marry, then you do have to be brave. And if they're not approaching you, maybe, ask around about that.
So as a female, you're encouraging girls out there to like, to like be a bit bold, because what if you like someone as a female and then the guy doesn't even know you like them, right?
Yeah. Admire someone from afar, but nothing's gonna happen if you just stay in that corner.
How would a girl show interest into a guy? In a Christian way, of course,
In a Christian way, yeah. I mean, I always found comfort in having like my girls who are wise counsel around me. If they're friends with someone that you know, then a friend of a friend, then you can ask like, what's the deal? Like, are they single? Is this something that can actually be a potential thing? So not necessarily you approaching them straight away, but just kind of building a connection.
What would you say to female Christian women that are still single, say like in their 30s? How can they sort of like have hope that God's going to bring them the right partner when they've sort of been single for so long?
I do remember a pastor answered about singleness, and if you have been single for so long, sometimes I had friends that question, am I just going to be single forever? Is that kind of like what God has planned for me? But this pastor had said, if you actually desire a partner and you desire marriage, then singleness isn't for you.
That was what Blake said, right?
Yes, it's Pastor Blake. Yes, I really believe God will orchestrate that for you, but it's more also on you acting on the opportunity.
How long have you guys been married for?
13 years this year.
And a big topic in the Christian faith is how to find a suitable partner to marry, right?
Well, we actually met at a day club, so we weren't Christians at all. Yeah, so like after you finish going out during the night, you go to the day club.
Oh yeah.
So we're on a bender pretty much now. I was sitting when my friend was playing the pokies. He came past and he got down on one knee and he goes, "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Can I buy you and your friend a drink?"
And it worked, right?
Yep. Here we are.
Oh, here we are.
So you weren't being Christians when you were dating, right?
No. We already had a daughter when we got married, so probably not.
How did you become Christians and what did that look like?
Your parents were already born again Christian?
Yeah. And so we just got to a place where we just felt like we had no hope, and we just one night, like he goes, "Oh, your parents are Christians, so why don't you pray?" So we just prayed, "Oh Lord, if you're real, help us." And then that started the journey.
What advice would you have to Christians that are trying to find a partner to marry?
There's no such thing as the one, or else if one person married their one or another person married the wrong one, everyone else has got the wrong one. Whoever you choose, as long as you're equally yoked, that's your one. God will bless that.
What about you, bro?
Do your best to trust God, that He's got a plan for that person. Stick to the best plan. So if you're already in the house, if you're already a believer, my prayer is that you find a believer already. You don't have to go through what happened with us, because I wasn't a believer.
Yeah. How would a woman attract a guy? Like, what would a woman need to do to get that attention from a man?
I don't think women need to do as much as they think. I think as long as they're continuing to serve in the house of the Lord and they're being social, and people know that she's available, she's going to get date offers.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can speak into like the men in the church, for example. How would men, Christian men in this day and age, like find a woman and pursue her?
Just know that the miracle of having an encounter with the Lord already, He's brought you this far. You realize how real He is if you're a believer. You know this. He's good to make it happen for everything else that you need. Don't leave it to chance. All right, if there's someone on the table or a nice sister for you in church or just a Christian, a good Christian girl, yeah, step out a bit.
Okay, so one more thing that I forgot to mention is that I feel like a lot of Christian girls, they don't put enough effort into the way they look. We want to look a little bit good, do our hair, a little bit of makeup, a little bit, you know. Yeah, see, look, this is my daughter.
Oh, hey!
My daughter. I'm talking about. We want someone who's put together, looks a bit cute, and it doesn't look, you know, it looks good.
Right. So what's the secret then?
What's the secret?
Yeah.
Having some self-respect and just like why would you want to like praise the Lord and not look your best when He died on the cross for you? Like, it makes no sense. Like, have some self-respect.
What's your relationship status currently?
Single Pringle.
How has it been as a Christian single man in 2025?
It's been hard this year. You know, I was kind of just focusing myself at someone earlier in the year, and that didn't really work out. Yeah, different beliefs.
Yep. Fair enough, bro.
Put it that way. Yeah.
That's all right.
It's been tough. I was on some dating apps like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Which ones?
And Hinge.
Yeah.
And Coffee Meets Bagel.
What's that one? Coffee Meets Bagel. Is it Christian?
It's got a faith filter on it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right. But even then, it's pretty hard to find quality matches.
What are your thoughts on the apps and stuff, on the dating apps?
It's pretty hard. You have to be very specific with what you want.
Yeah.
And if you're a guy, good luck.
From your experience, what have you learnt about dating as a Christian? How old are you, by the way?
I'm 24.
You're still young.
Yeah. As a single Christian, I've learned that you have to have very strong identity and security in yourself. As faith being a core belief, like you really need to be strong in your faith. When there's temptation or when someone else comes around that doesn't share those same values, you're able to just say, nah, don't take it so seriously. Like, have fun. Dating isn't a pre-proposal. You can still go out, have fun, and if they're not the one, they're not the one. Just be yourself. You know, work out, have a job, do all those things that you need to do to be a man, and that will be attractive.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be praying for you, my friend.
Let's go.
And anyone that thinks this guy's attractive, here's his Instagram. Are you single or married or what?
Single.
Single, nice, okay. And how has it been as a single Christian woman? Like, how has it been dating?
I haven't dated for a while. I think I've only had like a one relationship. During that season of singleness, I am like really enjoying it. It's my time to really have that relationship with God, to grow and also like to connect with others.
And have you found it like challenging being a single Christian woman at times?
Only thing that's challenging is that in my culture, in my family, Filipino culture, they try to kind of like pressure you that you're already in a certain age and that you are not in a relationship yet.
What's your age?
I'm 33.
I'm 32 in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever tried like any like Christian dating apps or anything like that?
Not really. I haven't
Really?
tried it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Cool, great answer. Thank you so much.
All right.
Come on, brother. It's all you. Come with me.
What am I doing?
Come with me. You got no choice. I need to try and look pretty for the women, you know what I mean? The nice church girls, but you don't need to, bro. You're already sus. Not sus. I said sus. You're already aesthetic as you are. Right? All right. Are you single for starters?
I am not.
Oh,
but I have been there not that long ago. We met through community, and that's the biggest thing that I would encourage is have community, have counsel, have people around you like this, people that can be not only just part of your life, but people that can be able to speak into your life, be able to pour into you. Because if you guys are just doing it by the two of you, just you and them, just the two of you, like that's not really the greatest. And also wise counsel. Just seek wisdom, seek wise counsel in elderly people, in people that have been on the journey. That is my best advice that I would give.
What rules do you guys have, or like I guess what guidelines would you have to make sure that you're dating as a Christian in the right way? What are your beliefs on that?
Set boundaries, and very early as well. Not just physical boundaries. I can name the obvious. Emotional boundaries as well. I have a personal rule which is called the fighting fair rule. If we get into a disagreement, if we get into a little bit of a tension, argument, whatever, we don't bring up you know, our past, like, oh, well, this is the reason why you're so this is the reason why so-and-so was like that to you. Like we don't do that. That's a boundary.
How long should Christians be courting or dating for before marriage?
I believe 2 years maximum. First 6 months, you guys should be getting to really know each other. By the second 6 months, you guys should know if you guys want to, you know, if this is life. Don't try to rush down the aisle, but also don't date for these extensive periods of time. Like anything above 4 years is, like, what are we doing? You know, like, that's my opinion.
Nice, bro. How did you guys meet and how did you decide to marry each other? And any regrets?
I'm from Mindanao, from the southeast in the Philippines, and he's from Manila. So it's really like a plane away.
You met on Tinder or something, or Christian?
No. So my church in Davao sent me to Fiji. So I need to stay in Manila for 6 months because that's where I process my papers.
We have a mission house. Different churches is welcome to stay there.
So you met at like a missions house in Manila?
Yeah, so we met in his church.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Okay, so you met your future husband and wife in church?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So back then in the church, very strict. If you're a student, they are not allowed to like be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And he's very obedient.
I'm on student that time.
Yeah.
I'm still studying.
He was student.
Yeah.
I only have 7 days left to stay in the Philippines, and that's where he asked permission from his pastors if I can like meet Lizelle somewhere. Yeah, we met in a park somewhere in Manila, and he grabbed my hand and he said to me, "Okay, I will make a covenant to the Lord that no matter how many years, I will wait for you."
Well, was it Rebecca?
Jacob.
Jacob waiting for Rebecca, right? That's the story, yeah?
Yeah, you're Rebecca. It's Rebecca.
Okay, bro, I got so many questions now. How did you know she was the one, or how did you know she was a good one?
I was full time. So
in ministry.
In ministry, yeah. I am also teaching Sunday school. So basically full time, and I have no time for girls, like something like that. When I was hanging out with the leaders in the church, asked me straight away, what is your plan? Why are you still single?
Okay. So in short, no girlfriend since birth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so how old were you?
24. Okay. I started to reflect on myself. In our church, every Friday we have prayer meetings.
After his preaching, I was led by the Lord to give a love offering. Like I was just led by the Lord. It's like my last penny, and it's like the Lord's leading me. Give your last penny to that man.
I still need money that time, so I was just appreciate that small amount of love offering. Who's this woman? Like, because I don't experience that kind of gift. So then I start like
you start catching feelings, right? From when you started to date or court, how long was it before you got married?
I flied to Fiji for a mission for 6 months, and then I went to Vanuatu for like years. So I left the field for almost 3 years.
Oh, what?
3 years.
Wait, so
I didn't go back home. And he waited for me for 3 years.
What?
So on 2018, I came back to the Philippines, and that's he proposed to me, and then I went back here in Australia. In 2019, he came here. 2019 February, and then after 2 weeks we get married, and after we got married, that's our getting to know each other. It's like dating.
How do you believe that single Christians should go about finding a person to marry?
Because the Lord can use anything. Yeah, the Lord, you can, like I have a friend, he met her husband in the dating app, and the husband is Christian, and then they're serving the Lord. They're like so I can really judge as long as both of you have the Lord, like you're serving the Lord, you have the same faith. I think that's for me the main thing. This verse, Psalms 37:4, delight yourself in the Lord and He will give you the desires of your heart. So I think I just live by that verse, and then without looking, God just sent the right man for me, which is Michael.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, there you have it, guys. Christian dating is a whole fun game in itself, but obviously we take it very seriously. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You should comment your thoughts down below about Christian dating, whether you're single, courting/dating, or if you're married, how Christian singles can sort of find a suitable partner. Let me know if you enjoy this topic of interest. I think I can definitely do more dating related videos in terms of the faith space, and it was definitely a lot of fun. Once again, I love you guys. Thank you so much for 10,000 YouTube subscribers in only a few months. You guys are crushing it. I really appreciate all your help, and I shall see you guys next video. Peace.